All right, so I told you guys I'm doing my final competition December 14th. I've been uploading at least one video a week to just show you the progress of my training. I didn't upload a video all week, so I figured I'd just make this quick vlog, whatever, to let you guys know what's going on. Not that great. This is the part in training where I usually just feel like I don't know if I'm gonna even make it to the finish line. My lower back's been feeling messed up. Like I don't know, 7 years ago or something, I injured my lower back really bad doing deadlifts. I think it was longer than 7 years ago, but it was bad. And then I had a reoccurring injury and like my L4, L5 disc, like every couple of years after that. Now, it hasn't bothered me in like 5 years. I've been feeling great by doing all this volume, all this squatting. It started to bother me during the workouts, but I would just push through. I feel fine the next day. Then last week, after Wednesday's workout, which doesn't even have any lower body, it started bothering me, and it had bothered me ever since. So I didn't get what I wanted on Friday on deadlifts. On Monday, I was supposed to squat like around, what is it, 418 for 5. I was nervous because this is the thing, when I'm training and during training something starts bothering me, hurting, feels like I might get injured, I just push through every time. Because I'm like, when you're training hard, something always hurts, so I just push. But if something hurts when I'm home and then it still hurts when I'm walking into the gym, that's when I'm a little hesitant to push because, in like my experience, that's when you end up injuring yourself. When you already have an injury and then you load it, you're already hurting and then you add load to it. So I went in there, I went up super slow. I was going up like 10 pounds at a time once I got past like 365, whatever it was in kilograms. I ended up getting up to 418 and I did it for 4 reps, but I didn't hit depth on any of them. Because the thing is, the problem with my lower back comes when I get like the butt wink, when I go below parallel. If I go a little like 1 inch lower than I need to go, so if I go like 2 inches below parallel, I get a little butt wink. And that's where, like, not the first time, the first set, the first few reps, it doesn't bother me. But after doing volume, sets on sets, reps on top of reps, then it starts to aggravate me. It starts to get aggravated. So I was very cautious not to get the butt wink. So I actually didn't go below parallel. I actually was like 1 inch above parallel. But the squats were actually harder. I keep saying actually, but whatever. The squats turned out to be harder because I was so hesitant and so nervous that I'm going down super slow. The eccentric portion, I'm just squeezing super tight. So even though I didn't go below parallel, they were even harder than if I did. I only did 4 reps. I went for a 5th rep. I got all the way to the top. I was 95% finished. And as I was just about to stand up, I could feel the weight like shift into more of using my lower back than my legs. And I just got nervous and I went all the way back down and placed the bar back on the safety pins. I definitely could have locked it out. And I didn't even feel pain in my back. I just felt nervous because I could feel I was using my back and I was just worried. Then on Wednesday, I went in. I just was not feeling it, man. I've just been feeling like just not there. And me, I rely on like positive vibes, man, feeling good, going in there, getting hyped up, and if I'm just not feeling it, it's a drastic difference. So I didn't even drink that much caffeine. My lower back was still bothering me. Oh, and here's another thing. After I did all that squatting, so I did some more back out sets. I did some good work that day on squats. I didn't do what I wanted to do, but I did some good work. But after that, I had to do 3-second on count pause bench. And I ended up straining my rotator cuff that I already injured in the past. This is so crazy because I was only benching 200 pounds for like, I don't know, 4 reps or something. Like, it's crazy that this happened. But that's, in my experience, what always happens when you're dealing with one injury. You're being so cautious of that, and then you're moving a little awkwardly, and you end up hurting something else. Like, I've done that before. Like, my back's bothering me, and I mess up my knee. So now I'm just really out of it. I'm like, man, this sucks. Everything sucks. So I go in Wednesday. I'm not expecting much. I'm not feeling up to it. My rotator cuff's feeling banged up still. My lower back's feeling banged up still. I don't even have that much caffeine. I'm just not into it. I was supposed to do 342 for 5, and I ended up getting it for 4. Just like on Monday when I was supposed to do 5 with 318 on squats, I was supposed to do 418 on Monday on squats. I was supposed to do 342 Wednesday on bench for 5. I ended up only getting 4, just like I only got 4 on Monday. I went back. I put the video up. I could have got 5. I knew right there, when I was doing it, I knew I could get 5, but it wasn't supposed to be a RP10. It's like, man, if I do 5, it's going to feel like a RP10, so I'm just going to cap it at 4. Looking back at it, it probably wouldn't even been an RP10, but whatever. It doesn't matter. In my mind, it doesn't matter. this is the thing. In my mind, I'm looking at it like this. With all those things going against me, if I could get 342 for 4 at RPE 9, next week my goal was to get at least 355 for 5. I definitely got that. Like, next week's my final week of this block. I'm doing max effort sets of 5. 355, I'll settle for that. I got that. Like, I definitely got that. I could go up 12, 13 pounds if I'm locked in, if I'm feeling good. I'm definitely going up 13 pounds. That's the smallest jump so far. I started off every jump so far this training block has been bigger than 13 pounds, so that's not a big deal. All right, just figured I'd give you guys a little update. Look, it's not a big deal. Things always feel like this when you're training hard. For me, when I'm getting ready for a meet, I always start feeling like this. The key is just to be smart and not injure myself. All right.